who knew Earth's final weapon would be cows. The Galactic Council, a coalition of the most advanced alien civilizations, had grossly underestimated Earth. They saw humans as primitive and insignificant, fit only to be subjugated and harvested for their planet's resources. Their error was soon laid bare. The Council's declaration of war against Earth came swiftly and unexpectedly. Earth's leaders had always believed that their peace treaties and interstellar diplomacy would protect them from any galactic conflict. But the Council's decision was absolute, and their armada, a dreadnought fleet of immeasurable size, descended upon Earth with little warning. The sky burned as their ships pierced through the atmosphere, raining fire and destruction on major cities: New York, Beijing, London. No place was spared. The aliens, with their superior technology and firepower, thought victory was assured. Within days, however, they had not accounted for the resilience and ingenuity of humanity. In an underground bunker beneath the ruins of Washington, D.C., the remnants of the world's military leaders and scientists convened. Among them was General Marcus Stanson, a grizzled veteran with a reputation for unorthodox strategies. As reports of the devastation poured in, he addressed the assembled men. "We're not finished yet," Stanson growled, slamming his fist on the table. "We've got one shot at this, and it's something they'll never see coming." Dr. Ethan Caldwell, the head of the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, DARPA, stepped forward, his face lit with a grim intensity. "Project Minotaur," he said simply. The room fell silent as they absorbed the implications. Project Minotaur was Earth's last resort, a genetically engineered biological weapon so bizarre and unassuming that it bordered on absurd. The plan was as audacious as it was desperate. Earth scientists had been experimenting with genetic modifications to livestock, particularly cows, enhancing their biological and chemical attributes to produce a new form of bioweapon. It was a gamble, a high-risk move that could either save humanity or be its final ludicrous downfall. In the early hours of dawn, amidst the rubble and chaos, the first phase of Earth's retaliation began. Modified bovines, with their docile appearance masking lethal capabilities, were released into the alien-occupied zones. The aliens, unfamiliar with Earth's fauna and unaware of the genetic tampering, saw no threat in the seemingly benign creatures. General Stanson and Dr. Caldwell watched from a secure location as the first cows approached an alien stronghold. The aliens, perplexed by the sudden appearance of the animals, did not react. It wasn't until the cows were within the heart of their encampment that the trap was sprung. The cows, triggered by remote signals, began to release a potent airborne neurotoxin engineered to be fatal only to the alien physiology. Chaos erupted as the aliens, who had removed their helmets in the safety of their secure zones, fell prey to the invisible death spreading through their ranks. "Report," Stanson barked into his comms, his eyes fixed on the live feed from drones hovering above the alien camp. "It's working," an operator replied. "The neurotoxin is spreading as expected. Their casualties are significant." Stanson allowed himself a grim smile. Move to Phase 2. As the initial wave of cows wreaked havoc on the ground forces, Earth's military turned their attention to the skies. The alien fleet, still hovering ominously in Earth's atmosphere, was their next target. Earth satellites, once tools of communication and navigation, were repurposed into kinetic bombardment platforms loaded with tungsten rods and other heavy projectiles. They were poised to strike the alien ships with pinpoint accuracy. The first salvo was launched without warning. Massive rods hurtled from orbit, tearing through the alien vessels with devastating effect. Alien shields, designed to deflect energy weapons and projectiles of known technology, proved ineffective against the sheer kinetic force of the strikes. In the command bunker, Stanson and his team monitored the destruction with a mix of satisfaction and urgency. "Keep the pressure on," Stanson ordered. "We can't give them a moment to regroup." The ground battles, too, took on a new intensity. Earth's surviving soldiers, now equipped with salvaged alien technology and makeshift weapons, launched guerrilla assaults on the remaining alien forces. The cities, once symbols of human achievement and now battlegrounds, became the arenas for brutal close-quarters combat. The aliens, taken aback by the ferocity and inventiveness of Earth's response, began to falter. The initial confidence that had driven their invasion turned into confusion and fear. Earth's unconventional tactics, combined with the sheer tenacity of its defenders, created an environment where no alien soldier felt safe. In the shattered remains of Tokyo, a group of resistance fighters, led by Sergeant Michael O'Reilly, executed a daring raid on an alien command post. Utilizing the terrain and the element of surprise, they overwhelmed the alien defenders, securing crucial intelligence that would aid in further strikes against the invaders. Back in the bunker, Stanson reviewed the latest reports with Caldwell. "They're on the run," Caldwell noted. "Their command structure is collapsing." "But we're not done yet," Stanson replied. "We need to hit them harder, drive them off our planet once and for all." As Earth's forces continued to push back the invaders, the tide of war began to turn. The Galactic Council, watching from their distant star systems, was stunned by the unexpected and brutal retaliation of the humans. What they had thought would be a swift conquest had turned into a protracted and costly conflict. Earth's leaders knew the fight was far from over. The alien fleet still loomed, and the possibility of reinforcements from the Council was a constant threat. But the humans had proven something crucial. They would not go quietly into subjugation. They would fight using every means at their disposal to protect their home and their future. As the war raged on, the world began to understand the truth about humanity's greatest weapon, not advanced technology or vast armies, but the indomitable spirit of a species that refused to be conquered. The initial success of Earth's unconventional retaliation was just the beginning. The aliens, now fully aware of the human capability for resistance, had regrouped and fortified their positions. Yet even as the invaders dug in, Earth's forces were far from deterred. In the subterranean command bunker, the atmosphere was electric, with a mix of anxiety and steely resolve. General Stanson and Dr. Caldwell huddled over a holographic map displaying the latest enemy positions. A network of resistance cells, communicating through encrypted channels, provided real-time updates on alien movements and fortifications. "They're fortifying in major urban centers," Stanson observed, pointing to the glowing red dots that indicated alien strongholds. "We need to dislodge them from these positions without causing total destruction to our own cities." Dr. Caldwell nodded in agreement. "We can't afford to lose more infrastructure. But we have another ace up our sleeve. It's time to activate Project Prometheus." Project Prometheus was an advanced program developed in parallel with Project Minotaur. It involved the creation of highly sophisticated autonomous drones capable of carrying out precision strikes. These drones, equipped with the latest in stealth technology and AI targeting systems, were designed to infiltrate alien defenses and deliver crippling blows. As dusk settled over the ravaged cities, the first wave of Prometheus drones took to the skies, silent and nearly invisible. They moved with the precision of a surgeon's scalpel. Each drone was programmed with specific targets: alien commanders, power generators, and communication hubs. In a coordinated assault, the drones struck simultaneously across multiple cities. In New York, a drone sliced through the night air, homing in on an alien command center situated in the ruins of Central Park. Within seconds, it unleashed a barrage of micromissiles, obliterating the building and decapitating the local alien leadership. In London, another drone targeted an alien power generator, plunging the invaders' forward base into darkness and chaos. Similar scenes played out in Paris, Moscow, and Tokyo as the Prometheus drones executed their missions with ruthless efficiency. The impact was immediate and devastating. The alien forces, already reeling from the earlier neurotoxin attack, now found their command and control infrastructure in shambles. Panic and confusion spread through their ranks. With the aliens disoriented and their defenses compromised, Earth's forces seized the opportunity to launch a full-scale counteroffensive. In every city, from the ashes of destruction, soldiers and resistance fighters rose to reclaim their territory. In the remains of Los Angeles, Captain James Anderson led his unit in a daring assault on an alien outpost. Utilizing a combination of human ingenuity and salvaged alien weaponry, they overwhelmed the defenders and secured a strategic foothold. Anderson's team moved with a ferocity that spoke of their unyielding determination to protect their home. Meanwhile, in the devastated streets of Berlin, Lieutenant Carlos Alvarez coordinated a multi-pronged attack with resistance cells. Armed with improvised explosive devices and the element of surprise, they launched hit-and-run tactics that kept the aliens off balance and on the defensive. Despite the mounting losses, the alien forces were far from defeated. Recognizing the threat posed by the Prometheus drones and the human resurgence, they adapted quickly. Advanced anti-aircraft systems were deployed to counter the drones, and heavily armed reinforcements arrived from orbit to bolster their ground troops. The conflict escalated into brutal urban warfare. The aliens, with their advanced technology and heavy firepower, proved to be formidable adversaries. The humans, however, fought with a tenacity and resourcefulness that continued to surprise their foes. In the heart of Chicago, a fierce battle raged. Alien walkers, towering machines of war, clashed with human armored units. Explosions lit up the night as both sides exchanged heavy fire. Private John Williams hunkered down behind a makeshift barricade, firing his rocket launcher at one of the alien walkers. The projectile struck its target, causing the walker to stagger and collapse. Across the city, similar scenes unfolded as humans fought to reclaim their world. The cost was high, with casualties mounting on both sides, but each victory, no matter how small, brought renewed hope to Earth's beleaguered defenders. In the command bunker, Stanson and Caldwell monitored the unfolding battles with a mix of urgency and determination. The war had reached a critical juncture. They needed to capitalize on their momentum before the aliens could fully regroup and counter their advances. "We've got them on the ropes," Stanson said, his voice filled with a rare note of optimism. "But we need to keep pressing." Dr. Caldwell looked up from his console, a determined gleam in his eye. "Agreed. It's time for the next phase, Operation Olympus." Operation Olympus was the culmination of Earth's desperate ingenuity. It involved a coordinated assault on the primary alien command ship, which hovered menacingly in orbit. The plan was audacious, involving a high-risk insertion of special forces equipped with experimental exosuits and weaponry designed to neutralize the alien threat. As the final preparations were made, Stanson addressed the men who would carry out the mission. "You are the best we have," he said, looking each soldier in the eye. "Our planet's future rests on your shoulders. Bring us victory." Under the cover of darkness, the specially outfitted insertion team launched from a hidden base, utilizing stealth shuttles and the latest cloaking technology. They approached the alien command ship undetected. The mission's success hinged on their ability to breach the ship's defenses and neutralize its command structure. On board the alien ship, the team moved with precision and deadly efficiency. They encountered fierce resistance, but their advanced equipment and unwavering resolve saw them through. Each step forward was a testament to human ingenuity and the will to survive. As they reached the ship's central command hub, the true scale of the challenge became clear. Alien guards, equipped with formidable weaponry, stood between them and their objective. But the humans pressed on, their determination burning brighter with each passing moment. With the command hub in sight, the final battle was imminent. The team prepared for one last push, knowing that the outcome of their mission would determine the fate of Earth. The stage was set for a confrontation that would either secure humanity's future or seal its doom. Back on Earth, the resistance fighters and soldiers continued their relentless assault, buying time and space for the insertion team. Every victory on the ground echoed the hope that this final gamble would succeed. In the depths of space, at the heart of the alien command ship, the humans made their stand. The battle was far from over, and the path to victory was fraught with peril. But they fought with the unyielding spirit that had defined their struggle from the beginning, ready to defy the odds one last time. The insertion team moved with deadly precision through the alien command ship, the corridors lined with strange glowing symbols. Advanced technology hummed with the lifeblood of the vessel. The team, led by Captain Harrison, knew they were close. Every step brought them nearer to the command hub, where the alien leadership coordinated their war effort. Harrison signaled a halt as they approached a heavily guarded bulkhead. He motioned to his team, who swiftly took up positions. A brief exchange of hand signals, and then, in one fluid motion, they breached the door. Inside, the alien commanders, surprised by the human infiltration, turned in alarm. But it was too late. The humans were already upon them, their weapons blazing. The aliens fought back with ferocity, but the humans were relentless. Captain Harrison fought his way to the central control terminal, hacking into the alien system. With a final flourish, he triggered a self-destruct sequence, one that would annihilate the alien ship and its command structure. In the control room, the team stood victorious, their mission complete. As they made their way back to the shuttle, the alien command ship erupted in a massive explosion, marking the beginning of Earth's final victory over the invaders.